It's me. But anyways, just don't be alarmed. It's 9:18. Jen, we want to say good morning to you. Get a check of the weather. Hey, before we do that, you celebrated 4 years at Fox 10 yesterday.
That's exactly right. Yes, 4 years now. It was September 11th, 2019 that I started. So I've been through quite a few different shows since being here, but very happy to be on Studio 10 and Fox 10 Midday.
We're glad you're on this one.
I love it. Well, let's go ahead and talk about your forecast heading into today, because right now what we're starting to see is we're tracking some of those showers and thunderstorms out there at this time. Really beginning to see some of those ramp up for our inland spots, plus also closer towards Mississippi. But Mobile County beginning to see some of those beginning to fire off, even some isolated ones on the eastern shore. Now looking in just a little bit closer, McIntosh, Mount Vernon, Citronelle, you're really beginning to see the majority of the thunderstorms. Elsewhere, mainly just starting to see some of those showers at this time, but still heavy in some spots, just traveling along Highway 43 there. Wilmer, Big Creek Lake, mainly just an isolated look for you, along with Agricola, Harleston, and also Movella beginning to see some of that light rain. Again, this is going to be pushing a little bit further towards the northeast at this time, so we'll start to see more of that beginning to push into Big Creek Lake area along with Sims. You'll start to see some of that soon. Southern Mobile County beginning to see some of that, mainly Bayou La Batre, Irvington, really starting to see some of that heavy rain. Grand Bay, you're just about to start to see some of that. Coden, you're mainly dry at this time, but that could change not too long from now. And then also Montrose on the eastern shore, Belforest beginning to see some of those heavy showers. Not quite seeing any of that thunder and lightning just yet, but that could change not too long from now. Northern eastern shore staying pretty quiet, along with Fairhope at this time. Now also on the Florida Panhandle, heading into Escambia County, Florida here, really approaching closer towards Bellevue, beginning to see some of those heavy showers. But as we do take a look at the temperatures, we're ranging out there. Again, our inland spots are really seeing the majority of that rain so far, so resting in the mid to upper 70s. Elsewhere where we're staying dry, Pensacola 88, Mobile 84, Gulf Shores 86, and then the dew points out there, it's muggy, resting in the mid to upper 70s at this time. That's only going to continue heading into today, so feels like temperatures, again, Pensacola at 88 right now, feeling like 96. Gulf Shores, you're at 86 but feeling like 95, and then Mobile, you're at 84 but feeling like 90 degrees. The inland spots still feeling like the 70s with increased rain showers. Now this is only going to continue heading into today, possibly a break by this afternoon, but coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to break down more of your forecast, what you can expect heading into this afternoon and for the rest of the week. All that's coming up soon. Joe.
Thanks, Jen. I'm excited. All right, let's check out what's going on in the forecast. Jen, how are we looking?
So what we're looking like right now is we're hot and sunny in some areas, but elsewhere across the Gulf Coast, we're really starting to see some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now taking a live view down at Orange Beach, conditions look nice, seeing those mostly clear skies, temperatures mid-80s, dew points, however, mid-70s, so feeling more like 95. Now taking a look at the rip current risk heading into today, tomorrow, even by Thursday, expecting that to stay low. Water conditions look absolutely beautiful out there, but those water temperatures upper 80s at this time. Now as we head further on into the rest of today, daytime highs going to be maxing out really in the lower to mid 90s across the Gulf Coast. However, feels like temperatures due to that higher humidity is going to be feeling more like the upper 90s, possibly even the lower triple digits in some areas. It's still going to be warm and steamy out there heading later on into today. Luckily not as hot as we saw just a few weeks ago. Just make sure you're still being cautious heading into today. Improvements, however, once we get closer towards the weekend. Now taking a look at radar, I had mentioned some of these scattered showers at this time beginning to mainly push towards our inland spots. Mobile County also beginning to see some of that, and mainly just isolated in Baldwin County and also the Florida Panhandle. Now coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about these showers, the timing heading into the rest of today, plus also your full 7-day outlook. All of that's coming up soon. Joe.